What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a lovely start to your morning and a lovely start to your weekend-ish. So far, we're almost over the last day of the week here, and we'll get started into the weekend here. So, in case you guys might have missed this, we'll get you caught up here with three quick things here before the reset. First and foremost, Scopely themselves did have an update with regards to the tower passes, and they have a pretty good explanation of it here. I'm not going to go through everything here, but I think kind of near the end here, the Q&A is actually, I think, probably the most valuable piece of information here. So which towers does this apply to? This applies to the Spider-Man tower. Does purchasing the offer immediately advance my tower milestone? No, it does not. It does that afterwards. It's going to get paid out basically to you. So make sure you guys are aware of that so that you're not wondering, hey, where the heck are my rewards? You'll receive the contents of the unearned milestone, and you'll receive that after the event basically concludes. What happens if I already completed all the milestones? And I think this is the question that people had when regarding, the purchases of the tower passes, right? You'll receive the full Ultra Core reward listed. What does the up to X cores mean? Can I receive only part of the amount? No, there's no partials, and whatever's listed should be the reward. So I think this is really a lot of where the confusion was coming from initially, and I had reached out actually to Scopely as well here, and they did give a kind of an odd response, but I'm glad now that all the feedback has been taken and they've actually put it in a blog response as well. So this is actually kind of nice, and we're kind of near the bottom here. If you buy multiple passes, they give some examples, right? If you purchase multiple passes, their benefits are applied progressively. So what that means here is if you completed milestone 18 and you purchased 3 passes, then you get 2 passes, which would grant you the milestone for 19 and 20, and then you would also get the Ultra Cores. And this is the first time in Marvel Strike Force history where they've allowed us the ability to use power cores to bypass into basically we're turning nothing into something, right? If you're a hoarder like myself and you have power cores available to you, which again, I understand that's probably a very small number of player bases because the game that we play with Marvel Horde Force is a pretty boring one, and not a lot of players will do that. But if you are in that very small niche of player base and you are able to take advantage of this, this will be the first time you can convert basically your in-game currency into actual real-life currency, because Ultra Cores can be used to buy a number of things in the game, right? Hence the name Ultra Cores, right? Instead of power cores, they're Ultra. So anyways, hopefully that makes sense. That's the first point there. And yeah, do feel free to check out the blog here if you guys haven't already. It does clarify it pretty good, I think, in a pretty simplified approach. And I think it should hopefully clear up some of the confusion that people have been having regarding the actual pass itself. Okay, second point I want to talk to you guys about here is there were some data mines that came in kind of in the midday yesterday as well here, and if you guys haven't had a chance already, basically it's confirming that the Alliance gifting is coming. This is going to be a chance for us to be able to basically pass revenue and other resources around here. Could be gold, could be training materials. We're not really sure what it is yet, but there is definitely some labels here. You can go in game, I think, or not in game, but you can look at the details, and it kind of talks about like whether it's blocked, whether it's delivered. You cannot send a gift to yourself. You have to wait until there's a period of a cooldown when you have someone new joining in the Alliance. They've reached a number of gifts at this time. So a bunch of different things here, but this is exciting because now this gives us the ability to, redistribute resources between different alliances, right? Or at least within the Alliance. And if you need something or, there's, promoting like Alliance activity and cooperation. I like this. I think they should have had this earlier on, and it'll be interesting to see here what, how it plays out and what we can gift and what we can't. And yeah, it'll be interesting for myself as well, because, is this going to promote other people from making more accounts so that maybe they can benefit themselves with like a duplicate account, right? Like I have a spare account, and for sure, if I can use my baby account to donate some resources to my main account, why the heck would you not do that, right? So anyways, it's coming here, and obviously pretty exciting stuff here. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes when it does go live, but want to make sure you guys are aware of it. And if you guys haven't already checked out these data mines, again, courtesy of Magnetic Zero, I'm going to attach his link in the description as well if you guys want to check it out. And he does a very good job of keeping this website running so that we have all the information on hand when it does get updated. So thank you, Magnetic Zero. Appreciate you, brother. All right, last and final point here is we've got the Battle Maestro boss today as well. So make sure you guys are getting your teams ready for that. But also, with regards to the leaderboard event, the Sentry/Surfer Breaker event is going to be going live today, and there are inputs for bringing your characters up. So, again, if you guys haven't had a chance to take a look at it, we've also had the Timeless Eternals being added into the fold now with regards to the next teams, and it's actually kind of crazy. If you have 5 or more, if you have 5 Timeless Eternals, Maestro can't actually go in rage. So what that means here now is you do have your Timeless Eternals. Make sure you are not leveling them up until the event, because the event's going to go live with the leaderboard event. So if you are going to be waiting for that, then you can get some additional points on the leaderboard event. And if you decide to use the Timeless Eternals, you may be able to break through the ceiling in terms of damage, because he won't be able to kill you now, because when he goes 100 charges on the rage, he goes into enraged form and then he basically ends the fight. But they've thrown it in here where the Timeless Eternals will basically get immunity to that, which means their ceiling is going to be a lot higher than previous teams that have had the Maestro going ape crazy at the end and wiping the whole board. Anyways, I thought that was an interesting point here, and it gets some of the additional bonuses that the Daring Warriors and the Retcon teams get as well here. But anyways, I thought that was kind of cool to see. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this team, if you guys are leveling it or not leveling them. But like I said, if you guys are looking to put a few levels on it, wait until the leaderboard event goes live at the reset, and then you can double dip a little bit there. Other than that, guys, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Friday. I'll see you guys in the next one.